Greetings to all, dear children. In this video, I will continue with History, chapter Nazism and the Rise of Hitler. Topics that will be explained in this video are Hitler's rise to the power, destruction of democracy, reconstruction, the Nazi worldview, establishment of the racial state, the racial utopia, youth in Nazi Germany, the Nazi cult of motherhood, the art of propaganda, and knowledge about Holocaust. First topic is Hitler's rise to power. Hitler was born in Austria in 1889. He earned many medals for bravery in the First World War. The Germany defeat horrified him. The Treaty of Versailles made him very angry. He joined the German Workers' Party and renamed it National Socialist German Workers' Party. This later on came to be known as the Nazi Party. Nazism became a mass movement only during the Great Depression. The Nazi propaganda stirred hopes of a better future. Hitler was a powerful speaker. He promised people to build a strong nation, undo the injustice of Versailles Treaty, and restored the dignity of the German people. He promised employment for those looking for work and secure the future of youth. Nazis took red banners with swastika to create unity among the people and to support the Nazi Party. Hitler was seen as Messiah or Savior by Germans who was trying to help them in difficult situations. Next topic is destruction of democracy. On 30th January 1933, President Hindenburg offered the chancellorship, the highest position in the cabinet of ministers, to Hitler. First, Hitler became successful in getting the support of the conservatives. Somehow, a fire broke out in the German parliament building. Hitler used this incident to his advantage and suspended the previously established right of people like free speech, the right to assemble, free press, etc. Communists were sent to the concentration camps. After the Enabling Act of 1933, Hitler became the true dictator. No other political parties than the Nazi and the Nazi affiliates were allowed. The parliamentary system was virtually abolished. The state established complete control over the economy, media, army, and judiciary. Reconstruction of Germany. Hitler assigned the responsibility of economic recovery to the economist Haselmar Schacht, who aimed at full production and full employment through a state-funded work creation program. In foreign policy, Hitler acquired quick successes. He pulled out of the League of Nations in 1933, reoccupied the Rhineland in 1936, and integrated Austria and Germany in 1938 under the slogan "One People, One Empire, One Leader." Hitler did not stop here. He chose war as a way out of the economic crisis. The resources were to be accumulated through the expansion of territory. In September 1940, Germany invaded Poland. This started a war with France and England. The USA resisted involvement in the war. But when Japan extended its support to Hitler and bombarded Pearl Harbor, the USA entered the war. The war ended in 1945 with Hitler's defeat and the USA bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. Next topic is the Nazi worldview. According to Nazi ideology, there was no equality between people, but only a racial hierarchy. Hitler's racism borrowed from Charles Darwin and Herbert Spencer, according to which Nordic German Aryan were at the top, all other colored people in the middle, and Jews at the bottom. Establishment of racial state. Nazis came into power and quickly began to implement their dream of creating an exclusive racial community of pure Germans. They wanted a society of pure and healthy Nordic Aryan. Germany occupied Poland and the parts of Russia, captured civilians and forced them to work as a slave. Jews remained the worst sufferers in Nazi Germany. Hitler hated Jews based on pseudo-scientific theory of race. From 1933 to 1938, the Nazis terrorized and segregated the Jews, compelling them to leave the country. Youth in Nazi Germany. Hitler felt that a strong Nazi society could be established by teaching Nazi ideology to children. All schools were given German teachers. Children were divided into two groups, desirable and undesirable. Textbooks were rewritten. Functions of sports in schools was to nurture the spirit of violence and aggression. 10 years old had to enter young folk. At 14, all boys had to join the Nazi youth organization, Hitler's Youth. Boys joined the labor services at 18. The Nazi cult of motherhood. Girls had to become good mothers and rear pure-blooded Aryan children. All mothers were not treated equally. Women who bore racially undesirable children were punished. Women who produced racially desirable children were awarded. Honor crosses were awarded to encourage women to produce many children. Women who did not follow prescribed code of conduct were severely punished. The art of propaganda. Nazis termed mass killing as special treatment. Final solution for Jews. Selection and disinfection. Evacuation meant deporting people to gas chambers. Gas chambers were labeled as disinfection areas and looked like bathrooms equipped with fake shower heads. Nazi ideas were spread through visual images, films, radio, posters, catchy slogans, etc. Orthodox Jews were stereotyped and marked and were referred to as vermin, rats, and pests. Holocaust. The Jews wanted the world to remember the atrocities and suffering they had endured during the Nazi killing operations, also called the Holocaust. When the war seemed lost, the Nazi leadership distributed petrol to its functionaries to destroy all incriminating evidence available in offices. Yet the history and the memory of the Holocaust live on in memories, fiction, documentaries, poetry, memorial, and museum in many parts of the world today.